Hi everyone, today we're going to start a new course. So we're going to start a new course from code.org. This is going to be for beginner computer science foundation. And so if you don't know about code.org, I'm going to put a link in the description. And to get started, you need to sign in. So if you don't have an account, you need to create an account. It's pretty straightforward. You give your email password, it's going to create an account for you. So I already have an account, so I'm going to sign in. And after signing in, you need to go course catalog to find the course that we're going to cover. So here they have a lot of course, so we are going to start with CS fundamentals, and we'll also cover all the courses, so from beginning to advanced level. So you go CS fundamentals, you go view courses. So you're going to start course A and you click on view course, and then we are going to start from the beginning. So yeah, let's get started. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to do programming using block. So on the left, we have a challenge. So our challenge is to get the scratch to this icon, because this scratch is pretty hungry. And on right you have a workspace and we have two blocks, so you have to use these two blocks to make this program run. So let's see, without doing anything, what happens. So we run this program, doing nothing, it's still pretty hungry, it didn't go any step. So if we look at the workspace, you can see some hints, right? It says unused code. So there is a block, it's saying east, so E means east, and there's a sign, so it's going on the right. So let's see if we add together what happened. So let's see, when I go here, it becomes a bit glowy. So when it's become glowy, you leave it, okay, it attached together. So it says when run. So that means I need to reset it first before I could run it. So it says when run, this scratch is moving right one step. So let's see. Let's run. Yay! It went there. It's not hungry anymore. Okay. So if you want to try it again, you could repeat it. And if you want to show the code, so there's a more written code than using the block. We'll go there. Don't worry. So we go continue. Let's see what we have next. So hey, we have the icon bit farther now. So what we can do, so the scratch is here. Let's see how many steps it needs to go. So 1, 2, and luckily we have two blocks here. So okay, let's attach them together and then see what happens. So 1, 2. So when run, so that means when we press this button, it's gonna go east, and then it's gonna go east again. So here and here. Okay, let's run. 1, 2. Yeah, well done. Okay, let's go to the next one. So on the next one we have a new direction. So we have north, so go up means north, and east means going right. And see, we have 4 blocks. We have total 4 blocks, and then we used 3, right? So before we go further, you can pause the video and you can try by yourself. Okay, all right. So when you're done, hopefully you did it well, and now see how we did it. So the scratch is here, it goes one east, another east, he's here now. So where do you think he should go next? Another east? Well, the icon is not here, it's up, right? So the scratch is here, we need to go up, that means north. Let's see, let's pull it and run that. So we see another option, right? Step. So this is kind of gonna give us a hint. So when I press this, is going here, right? So next one is gonna go east again. East, and then the third one is out. So using step, you could go one line by one line, and if you want to see the code again, is what we said, right? Move east, move north. But this is not block, this is more advanced. We'll go there, don't worry. So next challenge. So on the next challenge, see, we can only use 4 blocks, right? And here we have 5 blocks, so we have 1 extra block that we need to move. So scratch is here, is going down, so going down, okay, and then it's going right, and then it's going another right, means another east, and that's the extra one, right? We don't need it. We don't need it to go here after it hits it. Like, it can go, but since our limitation is 4 blocks, we will just simply remove it. And to remove it, you could drag here and put it there. See, nice bin, you can put it here, done. And this time we're going to press run. Down, right, yeah, well done. So we go continue. If you want to repeat, you could repeat that. And then the 6th one. Okay, so here we have 4 blocks, we used 3. Pause it, do by yourself. If you're stuck, then you can watch this. Okay, so 1, 2, and then we know we need to go down, right, which is south here. So I'm going to pull south, 4 out of 4, press run. It's gonna work. Awesome. We go to the next one. It's fun, right? Learning coding is fun, doing coding is fun. Okay, this one. So here our acron is on the left side, that means west side, right? So you have to use 3 blocks. We go west once, west twice. So we go west once, west twice, and then run. 1, 2. Awesome. Well done. Lesson 5, programming with Scratch. So in this lesson, we are going to continue programming with Scratch. So to remind you a bit, on left we have a challenge, and on right we have a workspace, and we can drag these blocks to make this program run. So our challenge is we have to make Scratch go to this acron so he can edit. Okay, so when we press run, so this run button, the Scratch needs to go, so you can see it needs to go down, right? So it can go down 1, 2, and 3. So when you go down 3 times, it will reach the acron. So let's try to grab the down. So down is S, south here. So we drag south 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times, right? Let's run the program and let's see what happens. Well done. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the next challenge. Next challenge is the same. So our challenge is use 2 movement blocks to get the Scratch to the acron. So total we have 3 blocks, right? And 1 is already used. So we already have 1 run, and then we have 2 blocks left. So let's see the challenge. Scratch is here. We need to move it right. That means east. So the Scratch is here. You can press tab to run this. So it's gonna go 1. So with the current code is here, and then we can add another east, right? So I'll reset it and add another east, and let's run. I think when you click here, it's gonna do it now. Okay, so we click this and let's see what happened. Awesome. This one is done. We go to the next one. Next one is a bit tricky. So it says it's a little tricky. You can pause the video and try it by yourself, but I'm gonna show you now anyway. So we use 3 blocks, right? So let's draw, let's see, find the path first. So we can, so for the scratch it has to come here first, right? This direction, and then it has to go this direction. It's two-way, you don't have to do this. So 1 south and then 1 east. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna close the drawing. So 1 south and 1 east. Awesome. Let's run this, see what happens. Cool. Let's go to the next one. So it's the same, right? So instead of so this 2-way, you could do it. That's a bit tricky, right? So suppose like if you're gonna go down this way, let me draw. So this way, so you need 1 block going down, 2 block. You could go 3, 4, 5 this way, or you could go 3, 4, 5 this way, right? But our challenge is we can only use 4 blocks. So if we do this, it will work definitely, but we won't be fulfill the challenge. Okay. All right, let's just do it. Let's see what happened, right? I'm gonna close this. So let's program it go this way. So go down, south, and then go east 2 times. You're here, and then go north 2 times. So the program will work. It's gonna go there, but we won't fulfill our challenge, right? See, we used 6 blocks out of 4 blocks. So let's run and then see what happened. It worked, but it says it comes. However, you could have used only 4 blocks, right? So let's try again and then reset. So now I'm gonna delete all of it. So we're gonna choose this part. So we go up, north, we are north, and then we're gonna go east 2 times. So east 1, east 2, so 4 out of 4, looks good. Press run. So going north, east, awesome, well done. So see, it says congratulations. Awesome. So we're going to continue. I think here you have a video, one you can watch, but in a short it's gonna show you what is debugging is. And debugging is means, like suppose you wrote a program but there is a mistake in it, right? So you need to figure it out what's the mistake, and it's pretty normal for a program to have a bug. So if there is a wrong code, it's called bug, and debugging is like when you find that bug. Cool. So you can watch the video, it's pretty cool. I'm just gonna go continue. All right, so we already have some code here, right? So it says figure out what is missing and then add box to get scribe to the icon. So let's run it. So it gives a hint, right? So out of 6 blocks, 5 is used. Let's run the program and then see what's going on. So it's going west, 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 north. So we can clearly see that is here. The scratch is here. You need to go 1 more step, right? And in north direction. So we can straightforward put north and then run. Cool. Continue. All right, so this one, your turn. What do you need to do to get scribe to the icon? I think this is becoming pretty easy, right? So try yourself. If you're stuck, then let's continue. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count the number of blocks you need, right? Because we can have a space for only 4 blocks. So if we go this way, you'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. If you go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can also go this way, right? You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of possibilities, right? Like when you do programming, you can program it in a lot of ways. That's why it's creative. But you need to find the optimal way. Like you need to find your program to work in a simple way. So yeah, let's do this. So let's go straight first, and then we go south. So go east one time, second time, and third time. And then when we're here, we want Scratch to go east one block. And so 5 out of 5. Let's run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Well done. So you're going to the next one. Challenge puzzle. All right, let's see. Looks like a difficult one. Okay, I think we're ready. So let's give it a try. You give it a try. If you're stuck, watch this. Okay, so let's draw, right? So let's see where we need to go. So we can't go this way, right? We can't. There's not a clear path. You can go. You have two options. So you go this way, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So you have a space for 5 blocks. But if you go down, let's see. Okay. All right. If you go down, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same number, right? You could choose either way. All right. So go up. Let's try it up. So we go north 1 block. We are here. We go west 2 blocks. So west, and then we go south 1 block, and we go west another block. All right, let's run and see what happened. Up, west, south. Awesome. Wow, challenge completed. Get yourself a pet if you've done it correctly. You're doing really well. Okay, next one. Ooh, fix the bug to get Scratch to this icon. Ooh. So see, I mentioned before, right? So we have 3 out of 3, but the first one, see, is saying to go north. Can it go north? Let's try it. Let's run it and then see. Ooh, it bumped. No, it's hard. You can't do it, right? Something not quite right here. It can't go up. It crashed with the rock. Okay, reset it. So it can't go up. So there's something wrong with the code, right? So let's pull it there. There's a block it can go. It can go east, right? There's a path. No, it can't go east. It cannot. So delete it. So it has to go west. So let's go west. And then when he's here, he can go up. So that is north. So see how N was right, but the position was different. So like sometimes your code could be right, but it was doing different things, and that was the bug here, and we just debugged it. Okay, run it. Awesome, congratulations. Going next. Okay, so all you get Scratch icon. So same, pretty straightforward. Try it and then watch the video. So you can use 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Let's pull the west first. 2, 3, and then we go north 1 block. Cool. Run. 2, 3. Awesome. Congratulations. Next. I think that's the last one, right? Okay. Ooh. Alright, there's a no limit, so you can do whatever you want. You can just make him go this way. Whatever path you can try it, but let's try to find the minimal path, right? So I'm gonna draw here. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. For west, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. For north, you can also make him go like this, 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 this. Like anywhere you could, you can even go up, and then you can go like north all the way, and then you could go west all the way. Like play around with it, it's gonna be fun. And see, we can see a new block, right? Cool. So here it says repeat, but in programming language they call it loop. So you're gonna explore it now. Cool. So we'll delete this drawing thing. Okay, let's program it straightforward. So we need to go west 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go north 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how many blocks did we use? So we used 1, 4, that means 5, and 4 plus 5 is 9. So we used 9 blocks, right? Cool. So let's run it. 4 west, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So I'm gonna play replay. So I'm trying to use this one, the repeat one. Okay. So let's pull this. Let's try this. So the code is work, right? So now we are going to do something called refactoring. So refactoring means like your code works, now you want to make it better. Okay. So how can we make this better? So see, we did west 4 times, right? So but we can use this one, these things repeat. So if you look at this, can you see the pattern? So we are going west 4 times. So we are repeating this west 4 times. So in programming, there is another thing called try. So it says, don't repeat yourself. So that means instead of writing west like 4 times, you could write west once and you say, just do it 4 times, right? And instead of 4 block here, we just use 2. It's pretty simple, right? Like in future, you have challenge when they will say you can only use 4 blocks, but you will have something like this, like where you have a pattern to solve the problem. So instead of this, we can use this. So if we can do this, so instead of this, we can also do this, right? So we can do north, oops, and then it goes 4 times. So these 2, I'm not gonna delete it yet, put it here, and so west 4 times, and then north 4 times, right? And then we have only used how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here we are using 9 blocks. So 9 minus 5 is 4. So you're using 4 less blocks. And it's easy to read, right? So suppose like if you need to read this, you need to go west, 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 north, 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 north. And if you want to know how many times you did west, and then you read west, 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 and stop, and then go up and then count 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But in this code, you can just say, I'm doing west 4 times, 4 is there, and I'm doing north 4 times, 4 is there. Awesome. It's easy to read. So that's called readability. It's important in programming as well, right? Like, so you write some code, someone need to understand that. And like suppose you wrote it and then you come back to after 6 months, you'll forget what you wrote, right? But if it's easy to read, you can just read it quickly and understand what happened. So it's pretty important in programming as well. So let's run this code and let's see what happens. Cool. So we achieved the same thing with the same code, right? So I'm going to delete this. Awesome. I think we reached here. So that's all for lesson 5, programming with Ray and BB8. So in this lesson, we have to, I think, program with Ray and BB8 as the lesson 8. Okay, so to do a recap, on the left we have the challenge, and on the right we have workspace where we can code, right? So here the first challenge is go get the scrap metal BB8. So asking BB8 to go get this metal and watch out for walls and create scrap metal look like this. So that seems like the scrap metal, and we don't have any wall for this challenge. So yeah, let's do this. This one is pretty straightforward. So we are here, the BB8 is here, so we need to go. So this one box is one block, so we go one east and another east and another east, 1 2 3 times, right? So we can go east east east, so 3 times. See how we are repeating us. So we can actually do this. We're using repeat, one east. Just gonna delete this. So we use one less block and then let's run. Ooh, nice sound. Cool. So we go next one. Next one is go get the metal. So I think we need to get all the metals, right? So we have 2 here. So we can go 1 2. Okay, let's do this. So we need to go 6, right? Let's do it easy way. So we go one east, another east. Okay, and now we can go down from here. So one south, 2 south, south, 2 south. Ooh, we have one left, so we are here, and then we go one more east. Move east. So see, we have bit pattern here. If we want, you can use repeat, but then we won't be like reducing any number of blocks, right? So if it's more than 3, then use repeat, otherwise you can just use them again. So 1. Cool, well done. So let's go to the next one. Okay, so we have 7 blocks. Now keep going, BB8. All right, so we can 1 2. Okay, let's go this way. All right, so go 1 east, 2 east, and then go 1 2 south. We have 2 more blocks, right? So we go 2 west. Okay, cool. 2 west. That's right. Cool, awesome, well done. So you go continue, next one. Ooh, so you have 7 blocks, so we can go east, we can go east, south, east, south, east, south, right? Let's go east, south, east, south, and east, south. So we used 7 out of 7, but can you see a pattern here? Pause and let's see if you can figure out or not, and then if you can't, we can continue. Okay, cool. You see east, south, east, south, east, south. There's a pattern, right? So east and south is a pattern, and they're repeating 3 times. So 1 time here, 1 time here, 1 time here. So we can actually do this 3 times, and then that reduced our block to 4, and then see what happened. Awesome, cool. So next, go to the next one. All right, so now we have 7 blocks as well, so we can go south, east, 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 south, south, right? I don't see a pattern here, but let's see what happens. Let's do the easy one first. So we go south, east, 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 and then south, 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 south. So you have 7 blocks, that's fine. Like if we had 6, we could probably refactor this a bit. So we could use the repeat, but I think for this it should be fine. Cool, awesome. Next one, you're doing really good. Oh, this one sounds fun. So we have 9 blocks. So we go east, east, go east, east, and we go south, south. We go south, south. Here we go east, east, and we go south, south, right? So east, east, south, south again. We go east, east, south, south. But can you see a pattern? You can, right? So east, east, south, south, east, east, south, south. So these two is same, right? And that means there is a pattern. So when there is a pattern, what can we do? We can use the repeat block. So this happens 2 times. We move it to 2, and then you delete this. Cool. Let's run this. Cool, awesome. Let's do the next one. Alright, this one we have 9 blocks, same, right? So we go east, east twice, east, east, and then we go south, 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 south. It seems like there's gonna be a pattern. So here, so we are here, right? So we go east, east, and then we go south, south again. So we do this. Okay, let's write it east, east. So it'll be easy for us to see the pattern. Okay, so middle, can you see the pattern? Again, east, east, south, south, east, east, south, south. So you're repeating this 1 more time. So that means it's gonna be twice. So you go repeat, we put it here, do it 2 times. So we'll delete this and then run. Cool, awesome. Alright, so next one. Ooh, challenge. Okay, let's see. Okay, you try it first and you can see the video after you try it. Okay. We can use only 19 blocks. Alright. So what can I see? Here we have to go east, east twice, and then south, south, and then west, west, right? So you go east, east, and then we go south, south, and we go west, west, go west, west, right? And then if you think carefully, you'll see we can actually repeat this again, right? We can actually do again, make BB8 come back east, east, go south, south, and then go west, west. And then we can also make him go east, east, south, south, west, west. So we can actually solve this using this, right? Only 7 blocks, and we can make it repeat 3 times. So instead of using 19 blocks, it can do it only using 8, right? So cool. Ooh, graffiti. Okay, so here it did a bit of extra work, right? Like it did aid the material, and you had to come back to Okay, how can I cancel it? So it did some extra work, right? So it had to come back to east, but then by doing the extra work we actually wrote less code. Cool. So sometime you can do that. Go to the next one. Practice. Ooh, okay. So you can do it. So you have 14 blocks. So we can do, okay, we can go south and here, and we go west, and then we go south again, and we go east, right? We go east. So if you see, we can actually use this pattern, right? So if you see Peabody, he's doing south, west, south, east, and again going south, west, south, east, south, west, south, east, right? So we are repeating it 3 times. So if we repeat it 3 times, I think instead of using 14 blocks, we can solve it by using only 6 blocks. Awesome. So if you think it's too hard, maybe you can do it without thinking of the pattern, and then after you finish it, you'll be probably be able to see the pattern. Cool. So this one, let's try to do it without pattern, and let's see if we can find the pattern. So straightforward, you go. Let's go north. We are here, north, and then we go west, west. We go west, west. We are here, and we go north, north. We go north, north. So we are here, and then we go west, west. We go west, west. So now if you see block, can you see a pattern? We go north, north, west, west, and then again we go north, north, west, west. So this thing, we are repeating this pattern twice, right? So when we do that, we can actually use the repeat block. So we are doing it 2 times. Awesome. Cool. I think that's the last one for this lesson. Okay, I hope that's hard one. Okay, we can use 14 blocks. Alright, so where we wanna start? Okay, let's start from the right? We go east, and we go east again. Cool. All right, so that's one, and then do we wanna come back west, west? Which will be the shortest? 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's come back here and then go down. So we go west, west, and then we go south, south here, and then we go west, west, and we go east, east, and we go south, north, north. Okay, so we are south, south, and we go north, north. So after eating this, we go north, north. We go north, north, and we go west, west. We have blocks, that's fine. We go west, west here, and then we don't need to come back. We go north, north again. We go north, north. Can you see any pattern? Yeah, I don't see any pattern here. We use 30. Let's do it. Oh, awesome. I think that's done. Now we are going to go through lesson 8, loops with Scrat. So in this section, I think the question will be around loops. And to recap a bit, on the left you're going to have your problem, and on the right workspace where we can code. So here we have our Scrat here, and we have to program it to go eat that Akron, right? So cool. So we're going to go 1 east, 2 east, 3 east, 4 east, and 5 east. So we can program like this. So there's no limitation, right? So we can do 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do this, or we can do this, right? So if you remember previous lessons, you remember we can use this block, repeat block, and then it will repeat these things, whatever we put in there, that many times. So we can delete this and attach that, and then run. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, well done. All right, let's continue. Go to the next one. So now use both west and south blocks to get the Akron. So you can use both. Yeah. So our Scrat is here, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So use repeat west. How many times? 5 times. And then after here we are 1, 2 times south. So south we could write like this, that's fine, or we can use this repeat block, but since there's only 2 blocks, it's not gonna make difference. So let's just do this. Let's press run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2 south. Well done. Okay, next one. Oh, there's a video, so if you want to watch this, you can watch this, but it's simply going to introduce you to loop, what we did before, and it's going to say how it works. So yeah, watch this video. So I'm going to continue, and we'll do the next challenge. So interesting bit starts from here. See, when it says 1 here, that means you can only use this block once. So like suppose if I use this now, this is going to be 0, so I can use the north or whatever block we have here only once. So let's see, can you get to the Akron with just 1 west block? All right, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can use west only once, right? But luckily you have this repeat. So you repeat west 5 times. So you use 3 block out of 3. Let's do run. Awesome, well done. Cool. We go to the next challenge. So it's the same. We add 1 more block to get Scrat all the way to the Akron. So we can only add 1 more block, right? Because they already used 4 blocks, we have room for 1. So let's see what this code is doing. So this code is making Scrat go east 4 times. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. So after 4 times, the Scrat will be here. So we need to go south. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you already repeat here. 4 is here. We just need to figure out. We need to go south. And that's 5 out of 5. Press run. Oh, it's finished. And then now we're going south. Awesome. Well done. Going to the next block. Next challenge. All right, so can you add a loop to get to the Akron? Okay, so it's already going east and then going south. And where do we need to go? We need to go west. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's see what the code is doing right now. So if we highlight it. So the first block is going east 4 times. So going east 4 times, right? And now change the color. And then with this block is going south 4 times. So now we are here at the end of this code. We are here, so we need to go west 1 2 3 4 times. So if I take a different color, we go west 4 times. So this bit what we need to code. So let's clear this up, and then so we know we need to go 4 times, and then we need to go west. Okay, so we got 7 out of 7. Let's run. Awesome. Cool. So next one, number 7. Alright, so we have 7 blocks, right? Scred really wants static, so we need to make him go. So since we can only use once this block, so we need to use repeat, right? So let's figure out how many times. Figure out which first. So it's south, and then how many times? 1 2 3 4 times. So the scred will be here, and then needs to go west 1 2 3 4 times. After this code, he'll be here, and then we need to go north 1 2 3 4 times. So another repeat, another north, and then 4 already there. We have 7 out of 7. Now let's run. 3 4, and then west 4 2 3 4. And the north 1 2 3 4. Awesome, well done. Okay, so we go to the next one. So we already have 9 out of 9, and then the question is, can you fix this code? So that means this code has a bug, right? Remember we talked about bug before, and then now we need to debug it. So debugging is to find the bug in the code. So yeah, before doing anything, let's run the code and then see where the bug is, right? So run the code. It's gonna east 1 2 3, and then go north 1 2 3. Well, it's not there yet, right? It can't go west because it has to go north more than 3. Okay, let's fix this. It's got 3. 1 2 3 4 5. You actually need to go 5 times. Okay, so you do reset and then run. I think that was the bug, but let's see. 1 2 3 I didn't do 5, I did 4. Oh my god. Okay, so north actually 5. Why you guys didn't tell me? How can you tell me? Alright, let's run again. And that's the process. That's okay. It's okay to make the mistake, and you learn from your mistake and fix your mistake. 3 4, and then go 1 2 3 4. Awesome, that worked. Alright, go to the next one. The icon is so far. Okay, we can use only 9 blocks, right? So let's make him go. Since we have only one, we can only use 1 time, right? So take a repeat, then find which direction. So it's going east, and then how many times? It's 1 2 3 4 5 times, 5 times, and then will be south. So put south, and then how many times? 1 2 3 4 5 times, already there. And then it's going to be west 1 2 3 times. So west 3 times, and then it's going to be north 1 2 3 times. So going north 3 times, north, and see how we used 9 out of 9. So that's That's a good sign, right? Let's run it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5. Let's see how it highlights here when it's actually running the code. That's pretty cool. You can tell which one is running. Awesome. Continue. Ooh, challenge. All right, let's give it a try. I am ready. Okay, so we can use only 11 blocks, right? Okay, so let's do, okay, we need to go south, right? And then let's see how many blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is there. And then we need to go west. 1, 2 times. Okay, 2 times west. And then we are here. We need to go north. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 5 times north, and then we need to go west 1, 2 times again. So 2 times west. We are here, and then we need to go south 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times again. So we do south. Okay, south 5 times, right? This sounds good. 11 out of 11. Let's run it. Right. West 2 and then south 5 times. Awesome. Give yourself a pat. You did the challenge. Well done. That's a tough one. Okay, so we got 9 blocks. Now we need to get the acron. Same story. Okay, so let's follow the formula. We try to find out which way first. So luckily we don't have any numbers here, so we have more freedom here. But let's use the repeat thing, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we are going west 4, and then we're going on north 1, 2. So I'm going to use repeat, but it doesn't, this is the same, right? It's the 2 blocks, so you can either use this or you can use repeat. And then we go east 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I'm gonna definitely use block for this 4 times, and then we go north 1, 2. Yeah, let's use repeat for this one. But it's actually same. When you have 2 blocks, you're not saving any block, right? You're actually making it complicated to see. All right, so 9 out of 9 on it. 2, and then you go east 4 times, and then north 4 times. Awesome, well done. So I think that's the last one. Ooh, we did really well. And infinity block. All right, so it doesn't matter how many blocks you use. Okay. All right, so let's take the easiest route, right? So we repeat this, and let's see if we can do some pattern. Nah, can do this up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, what I'm thinking, let me draw. Let's do the easy one first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So use 5 times east, 5 times, and then you go how many times north? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again. 5 times north. So you used 5 blocks, right? Let's run it. See the mistake, I didn't change the number. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the north 1, 2, 3, 4, Fine, awesome. So you're gonna try it again. So to replay, I'm gonna reset it. Let's see what other pattern we can find. So what I'm thinking is maybe we can go this. So go one up and then one like this. If I do this, is a pattern, right? So if we go, okay, so you go one north and one east. So how many times you need to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? So here we used 5, suppose 5 blocks or 5 lines of code. Let's see what we can we reduce the number or not. So we go north and east, right, 5 times. So I'm gonna delete this, we go north, east 5 times. So only 4, right? Let's run it. Seems like he's going there. Cool, awesome. So we minimized one block, so that was fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Going through CS fundamentals, lesson 9, loops with Laurel. So the first challenge is we have to collect as much as treasure we can. So that's free play. We don't have any limitation of workspace. So when we run, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a new block, is get. So okay, let's try. Let's just go get east 6 times and then see what happens. So you do repeat east 6 times, right? Cool. So previously when we did lesson 8, we just went through this and it would collect it automatically, right? Well, let's see what happened this time. So you do run. So it's not collecting, right? So we actually need to tell it to collect stuff. So when you do 1, 2, we go 2 and then we collect, right? So we go east 2 times and then we get the gem. And this we need to do how many times? So this is 1 time, this is 2 times, and this is 3 times. So we're repeating this 3 times. Cool. So let's run this and then see what happened. So 2 get it. So see how I did 1, 2 get, 1, 2 get. Well done. So you're going to the next one. This is a bit tricky, but as we go through this lesson, you will get the concept. So the next one. So this is also free play. We need to move along and get. So cool. So we go east once. Oops. And then we go east and then get, right? So we go east and then we get. And this is a pattern, right? We go east, get, we go east, get, we go east, get. So we do this 3 times. So we do repeat 3. Cool. All right, so let's draw what we're doing. So first one, we're going east, right? So we're going east, and then second one, we're going east, and like suppose, okay, and we're going get. We're going east, we're going get. We're doing east, and we do get. So this is repeated. So we put this as repeat, and the first one was this one, right? Okay. Gonna delete this. Let's run the code. Get. See, here it's also showing you. So next one, I think there's gonna be a video. So watch that video. I'm just gonna skip for now. Cool. The next one, I think it's similar, but see how east you have only 1 block. So they're just enforcing you to do the repeat. So let's see. Let's just do and then find the pattern. So you go east once, get, ist get. So how many times we need to do? Ist get 1 time, ist get 2 time, ist get 3 time, ist get 4 time, and ist get 5 times, right? So we do repeat 5, we ist, and then we do get. Cool. So run, and there's a counter when you're getting the gem. Awesome. The next one is same. It says fix. Okay, so there's a bug in it. We need to debug it, right? Remember, bug and debug is on lesson 3. Yeah, watch the video. I'll understand what bug and debug is. But to quickly recap, bug is when you have a mistake in your code, and debugging is when you are finding that mistake, right? So before doing anything, just run the code and then see what happened. So it's saying 5 times, 3, 4, 5. No. So do we need it 5 times? We don't, right? So when it's here, we need to stop. So 4 times, and then when she's here, we go down. So that means we go south once, and then we get, right? And so we use 6 out of 6. I'm just going to reset. So this means the top one means it's going to repeat ist get 4 times. So ist get 1 time, ist get 2 times, ist get 3 times, it get 4 times. So this will finish, and then we go south, and then we get. Cool. Awesome. So next one. Cool. So we're doing opposite side, right? So we need to go west 1. So west get 1, west get 2, west get 3, west get 4. Okay. Repeat 4, west get, and then we go north get. So we, oh no, sorry, south, and then get. Cool. Awesome. Congratulations. The next one. So add blocks to this code to get all of the treasures. So they used 6 out of 7. So you can only use 1 block, right? So here, what's going on here? So it's going west get 4 times. So west get 4, west get 2, west get 3, west get 4. And we have south get 1, but we actually need south get 2, south get 3. So here, since we're doing this 3 times, is use repeat 3 south get. So we used 7 out of 7. Cool, well done. So the next one is the same. 7 was used, but we need to use 10, right? So this 4 is going west get. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this 3 is going south gate. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll be here. So now we need to write code for it to go to east, right? So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 south get. So 5. Oh, nice, east. Sorry. East get. Cool. So you do that. 1, 2, 3, and then now it's gonna run this 5 times. Cool. So the next challenge, same. We have 10 blocks, but I don't think we need 10. Let's see. So for the first one, we need to go to, where do you need to go? We need to go to east, right? So 1, 2, 3 4. So 4 block, 4 repeat 4. We need to go east, and then for each step we need to get the treasure. So now we'll be here, so we need to go north. How many times? 1 2 3. So there's a repeat 3. We go north, and we, for every step we do get. And then now when we are here, we need to go west. How many times? 1 2 3. So repeat 3 again. We go west, and for every steps we get a treasure. Cool. So use 10. Yeah, we need to use 10. So 10 out of 10. Cool. Cool. See to continue. Ooh, challenge time. Okay, I am ready. Let's do it. Okay, so 19 block. Cool. So we need to go. Let's do this and then see if we can find a pattern, right? So first we need to go west. Now we need to go east, and then get east, get east, get. So using 2 times, so probably we can use a repeat, right? So east, get 2 times. All right. And then we go, we are here, we go north and get. Okay, north, get, and then again north, get. So we do north, get. And since we're using this 2 times, exact same thing, we are going to use repeat, right? And how many times? 2 times, right? But now if you pay close attention, let me draw. No, maybe. That's fine. Okay. Do it again. Draw. Alright. So if you pay close attention, you'll see these things repeating, right? So if you see this repeating again, and this repeating again. So see, same pattern, right? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So that means this thing. So with this code, we did this part, right? So if we do repeat this part 3 times, we'll be solving the problem. So let's delete this. So we need to do the whole thing. Repeat how many times? 3 times, right? And then we put this. So this code looked a bit complicated, but we did it from step by step, right? So watch this video again if you think it's complicated. So let's run it. Awesome. Well done. So we did use only 8 block, right? Awesome. Cool. So collected all 4 items. I'm going to the next one. All right, so these you can use 10 blocks. So the same. So let's do from here to this line first. So we go east, get, and then we'll do another east get, but we can actually use the repeat for this. So we do east get 2 times, right? East get, and then we need to go south gate one time, south gate 2, south gate 3, south gate 4, and south gate 5. So I'm just gonna straight away do south gate 5 times, and then when we are here, we're just gonna do again east gate 1, east gate 2. So this thing, can I copy? No, I can't actually copy. So we need to do it again, right? So let's repeat this. We do east, and then we do get 2 times, right? So look, although we have this twice, but that's actually not a pattern, right? We have something in the middle, so we can't actually wrap it in a loop, and we use 10 out of 10. Cool. So let's run. Cool, awesome. So go to the next one. Similar, let's do it. So we need to go west 1, west gate 1, west gate 2, west gate 3. So I'm just gonna grab the repeat 3 times west gate. So we are here, we go south gate 1, south gate 2, south gate 3, south gate 4, and south gate 5. So we need to repeat it 5 times. We do south gate, and now we are here, so we go east gate 1, east gate 2. So east gate 2 times, 2 east gate. Awesome. Now, cool, awesome, well done. It's a lot of friends, a lot of things. Okay, let's do it. But I can say pattern, right? Can you say pattern? Yeah, let's do it. So if you do this line, these 2 lines, and these 2 lines, and these 2 lines, they're a pattern. So let's do this. So why not this and this a pattern? Because you need to come to the opposite side. Alright, so do this. So now we need to go west, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna do west and get 5 times, and then from here we need to go south gate. So you go south and get, and then when you are here, we will go east gate 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So we'll go east and then get 4 times, and when we are here, we're just gonna go south. Go south. You know what, like if we wanna use the pattern, we need to come here, right? So let's go east. Don't be a get, right? So let's go east gate 4 times, and instead of south, we go 1 more east. So we'll be here, and then go 1 more south. And then when we are here, we can just do the same thing, right? Okay, let's run this bit and then see whether we can come here or not. So what pattern I'm thinking is this, right? If we can solve for this, we can just loop it for this and for this. So we do it 2 and 3 with this same code. Cool. All right, so run this and let's see what happens. Oh, a bit quicker now. Cool. So collect 10 and then we are just going to loop all of them 3 times. 3 times. And then see what happens. It looks really complicated, but try it. You just go one step by one step and you'll figure it out. Reset, run. See, it's just doing another one. Cool, awesome, well done. So that's it of this lesson. I'll see you on the next lesson. Hi everyone, now we're gonna cover lesson 10, ocean scenes with loops. So this looks fun. So we have a new type of puzzle called artist. So it seems like we need to draw something, right? So this is just a free play. We just draw whatever we want. So let's draw something, right? So see, when you do east, it seems like that little girl is just gonna draw a block or line on east. So let's do east once, and then let's do a box, right, or a square. So east, we go north, and we go west, and then we go south, right? So there's gonna be a box. Let's run it. Wow, pretty cool. So you can actually make a ladder. Let's try to make a ladder. So I go one more south. So this girl gonna go here and then do the same thing. So let's do this 3 times. 3 times. Cool. So go 1, 2. Cool. So it didn't actually finish it because we're looping, but if you want to finish, so we need to go 1 east after that, and we need to go 1 north. Cool. So let's reset and run. This is pretty cool, guys. If you like drawing, it's pretty cool. Yeah, awesome. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see if we have any challenge. Cool. So this is pretty straightforward, like what we did, right? So you need to go draw this. Help artist draw this line 2 times forward. So it's, the answer is already there. You go east 2 times, 3 out of 3. Let's run. Awesome. Continue. And I see a little thing here, right? So you can actually move this. So if you want to go faster like rabbit, you go all the way. So how many times you need to do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go, so I'm going to use repeat because it's easy to use. 5 east. Should go pretty fast. It went pretty fast, right? Because we did rabbit. And there is a video, if you want, you can watch. It says pretty much how repeat block works, and it seems like there will be some angle as well, so I'm just gonna skip it for now. Alright, so I'm just gonna make the speed medium and see the animation. So repeat, and we only have 1 east, so you need to use it. And then how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So do 5, press run. Cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so 7 long steps already given. We just to put this, make it 7. Oh, good. Awesome. Continue. This one seems pretty easy. Oh no, the previous one was, this has a bit of angle, right? So it goes northeast, and then we go southeast, right? So 1 northeast, 1 southeast. We don't need to repeat because it's just one time. Awesome. Next one. All right, so we go 1. Can you see a pattern, right? So this is 1, this is 2, this is C, this is 3. So whatever we do, we need to do it 3 times. So north, let's go northeast, southeast, northeast, southeast, northeast, southeast. So this repeat 3 times. So these repeat things should be pretty easy now. Should get the hang of it by now. And then now they introduce a jump thing, right? Like suppose when you don't want to draw, see here you want to go here but you don't want to draw when you go, so you can do jump. Let's run this and then see it's jumping, it's drawing 1, coming back and jumping 1. So that means 1 done. We need to do same thing for this, and for this. So total, how many you need? We need 4, right? Because we have 4 lines here. Okay, so do reset, run. Cool, awesome. Next one, challenge puzzle. Okay, let's do it. I think I can do it, right? So here it kind of gives a hint. East, we go east, and after east we go south, right? Just gonna put south. And I don't think there is any jump, so this thing should work. So this is a pattern, so we do 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. So repeat 5 times. Cool, well done. Let's see the code. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. There's a grown-ups code, and it's saying, kind of saying, do 5 times, do this, and then for every time you did it, just increase the number. So it's saying like initially, suppose count is 0, and you do this, the following thing, until the count is less than 5, and then each time you go there, each time you do this, increase the count number. So the first one is doing it. So when it finished, move down, it increased this count to 1, and then it goes second time, it does it 2, it does 3 times, 3, 4 times, it does 4, and then it can't do another time because the count number is less than. We'll do it later on when we do actually more text-based coding. Cool. All right, so next one, yeah, now we need to use jump, right? So see, we do 1 east, and then we don't draw for the next block, so jump east. So how many times we need to do it? So let's draw cover. So there's 1 time, and that 2, 3, and then 4. You can count. This is 4. So we do it 4 times. All right. So repeat this 4 times. Pretty straightforward. Cool. So we do continue. All right, it's similar, the same as the challenges, I think, but you go up, right? So you go north, and then you go east, and then we do it for 1, 2, 3 times. So I'm just going to use the repeat block 3 times. Cool. Awesome. And that's the last one, I think, for this. And there's a fun one again. So what would you like, right? So I'll leave it for you. Draw, play around, draw whatever you like. Thanks for watching. If you have any question, leave it in the comment. I'll see you on the next one. Hi everyone. Now we are gonna go through lesson 12 mini project on the move with PlayLab. So here I think the blocks are bit different, and there's a play lab, so we can do whatever we want, but let's go through the blocks first. So here we can see it says set the dog mood something. So let's click this arrow, let's click OK. So you can set different mood, and then we can also pick a random one with this one. So with this block we can set dog's mood. I think there is another character as well, but we don't have that character here, so let's stick with dog. And with this we can make the dog move, and I think there are all 4 directions that we learned about before. And then we can play a random sound, or we can pick a sound. We can make the dog say something. There are a lot of dialogues here. We can change, with this block we can change the background to different background. And here I think we can show the dog, hide the dog, and it can also listen to this arrow sign. So when we click this arrow, it can do something. We can make it do something. The when block is like this, when run. So that means when you click this button, it's going to do something like what it did in previous lessons when you press this run button. So again, when you click the dog, you can make it do something. When the dog and the frog bump into, you can also make it do something. So let's do something pretty simple here. So we change the background. So when we run, you're going to change the background to the rainbow, and then we can make the dog say hi there. And probably when we touch the dog, we want to set his mode to a different, let's do a random. Okay, so then we run. When you press this button, it's gonna change the background and the dog is gonna say hi. Let's see what happened. Oh, the background changed, he say hi, and now the dog is listening to this. So when you click, it's gonna have a random mode. See, it's a bit funny now, and I think it's meh. See the mood changing when you click? Cool, awesome. So let's go to the next one and then see what challenge you have. So you can play around with this, play around with all this block, and then see how that works. I'm moving to the next one. All right, so next one, I think we have some challenge, right? So the dog's name is George. So George the dog wants to say hi there, can you help him? So when you run, see the first block is hi there, right? So we just drag it here and then press run. Hi there. Awesome. Yeah, we did it. Let's do the next one. All right, so help George the dog get moved by connecting the move arrow. So that's on the left, the one. So it's kind of giving you a hint how to do it, and then use the arrow key or press the arrow button. Okay, so we just need to attach this when arrow key. We need to make him move on the left, right? So it's left arrow, make him move left. So press run, and then it's not going to do anything, right? So it's only going to do move the left when we click that left. So we press the left. What's going on? Coding something is not quite right. Oh, my keyboard is not working. Yeah. Awesome. So it finished this. Do you see that? Let's do reset. So I go run, and then when I click this, see, it's moving. Cool. Awesome. So next, go to the next one. All right, so now we have to add another block. It moves it to right. So this one does left, so let's do another one. So we can get this. Let's go to right and then move right. So now when we run, it's gonna say hi, and it's gonna wait for these 2 buttons. So when you do left, he's gonna move left, and when we do right, he's gonna move right. So it's done, and then we do, see, he's doing left, and then he's doing right. Left, and then we need to do right. Awesome, well done. So let's go to the next one. So what's the challenge? So it needs to go add events. So these things is called events. So this when thing. So when something happened, that means when an event happened, then it does something. So add events to have George move up and down when the up and down button are pressed. Make George get the flag to finish the level. So far we did left, right. So let's do up and down. So make him move up, and then we do down. So from here we can choose down as well, and then move down as well, right? So now we can fully control him, left, right, up, down. So run. So you go left a bit, and then we go down, and then we go up, up, and then we go right. Awesome, well done. So you make him move using keyboard or arrow key. Okay, make this more interesting by changing the background and playing a random sound when George is clicked. When your code is ready, click on George to try it out. So I think we already did it. We did with random mode, but let's do it random sound, right? The first one is changing the background, right? So let's see, when we run, change the background. Where is the background? Can't find background. Okay, set backgrounds. I did random then, right? So let's set a random background when we start, and playing a random sound when George is clicked. So where's the clicked? Here. So when clicked, we make a random sound. So play sound random. Awesome. So now the whole code is doing, so we are allowing him to move left, right, up, down, and then he's gonna say hi there. But before that, when you run, the background is gonna change, and when we click George, it's gonna play a random sound. So let's hide there. So when you click him, random sound. Let's keep doing it, right? And then do another. All right, to reset, run. Random. It was a different sound than previous, right? Okay, let's continue. And that's the last one. So what's the challenge? Free play. Add anything you want to this game. Can you make the dinosaur disappear when George run into him? Okay, so see, this one is saying when they touch each other. So when oh, that's a dinosaur. I thought that's a frog. So we want to, so you say hide, we want to hide him. Okay, so let's run it. So now we can move George using this. See, it's gone. This reset. See, there's a different background now, and then we go, it's gone. Awesome. Thanks for doing this exercise with me. Keep playing with this. I'll see you on the next one. Doing well. So we are end of the course. So it's end of course project, lesson 13. So there are 3 activities. I think they're free play, so you can go do any of them. So let's try all of them and then see what the exercise is. So it's time for your final project. You can make whatever you want, right? So these blocks we learned before, so you can draw, like you can draw an aisle or whatever you want. Let's give it a try. Let's do something. So when run, so like let's make it repeat 5 times and see how far it goes. 3, 5. Let's do it 6. Set run. And then let's go north, So I'm just trying to go like make a whole loop or something. So we go north, so let's go 3 times. Okay, and then go west 6 times again, because we're gonna do the same length. And then that was 1, 2, 3. So let's do 6 again. On north, west, south here. So 6 again. South. Maybe do 7, but you get the idea, right? So you can do whatever you want. Let's see what we have on the next one. So there's the artist garden. Let's see, artist zoo. I think it's the same. You can draw whatever you want. So you can set a pattern. Let's try with the pattern, right? So let's play around with this. We can do whatever pattern. So you can make a so with this, and you can make a color. Let's do what color you like. Let's do it red, and then let's do around 5 times east. Bit quickly. Can't actually see it. Can't actually see the pattern. Let's do this. Nah, it doesn't make the pattern actually. Alright, anyways, so yeah, that's how you can play around with this as well. Let's see what's the other project. Artist space. So I think it's pretty much same. You just have a different character there, and you can use this character. So let's just play around with it, have fun. Thanks for doing this course with me. Please leave a comment if you have any question, and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you on the next course. Bye bye.